Hello everyone. Welcome to the first episode of Channel Management module within Workforce Optimization product. In this episode, we will showcase the net new capabilities that we have built for managers, team leads and supervisors in your organization. We will go through the real-time monitoring and reporting capabilities on top of advanced work assignment. We will also see how managers or supervisors can drill down into various channels, queues, and specific work items that they manage. They will also be able to use summary views on queues and agents to make ad hoc decisions. All these capabilities will empower the managers and supervisors to achieve their business objectives and key performance targets. To understand this better, let us take the example of a typical customer service organization at a company like Acme Corporation. There are three teams that provide customer service to the end customers of Acme Corporation. Each of these teams have their respective managers, and all these managers report to Amy Jones, who is responsible for the overall operations of this team. Tracy Job is responsible for service support for all the customer requests that come through chat channel or the case channel. Ronnie is responsible for relatively complex tech support queries, again from case channel and chat channel. While Ellie Stone oversees the agents in sales support team who provide help over chat channel only. Acme Corporation is using our highly powerful and configurable routing engine called Advanced Work Assignment. Accordingly, the service channels and queues are already configured on the ServiceNow instance. Let us now dive into the experiences of various people at Acme Corporation. Amy Jones is working from Workforce Optimization Manager workspace. This is a net new workspace built and delivered in Paris release. She navigates to the Channel Management module by clicking here on the top left below the Home tab. This is the channel management application that we have created for helping managers like Amy. Amy quickly sees the summary information across all the channels and all the queues. To ensure that she is always on top of the health of the queues that she manages and the progress of the team through the day or shift, she periodically visits this experience. Amy can view all the waiting work items under this tab. While some of the work items are allocated to agents but are in pending accept state, a lot of these work items are queued for assignment to agents. Also, she can see the summary information for all the queues that she is responsible for. She can see how many waiting work items are there in each of the queues. She can also see the average wait time, number of available agents on each of the queues. From this page, Amy can now drill down into a specific channel by either clicking here or she can click on the card here. And all these navigations are captured in the breadcrumb on the top. She can go back to the first page and then directly get into a particular queue, let's say sales support chats. So when Amy drills down to sales support chats, the whole path from channels to chat channel to the specific queue is represented on the breadcrumb, which is clickable, and Amy can quickly go to whichever page interests her the most. On this tab, she can see waiting work items within this channel. She can see the queues filtered for this channel. And here she can see the agent information for all the 21 agents across all the three teams. For a large contact center with hundreds of agents, it may be a lot of information to view and manage for the entire team. Hence, all our KPIs and lists are contextual. While Amy oversees all channels, queues and agents, Tracy Job, who manages only one team, that is service support team comprising of only 9 agents, will monitor the operations of only her team. So let us go and see the manager workspace for Tracy Job. So it is the same workspace, but the data is filtered for her team only. She also goes to the channel management module because that is the focus of our discussion today. And she is able to see all the work done by her team. So her views look less busy because this data is only about the 9 agents. So she can see that there is one unassigned chat and two unassigned cases, and that all the three work items are visible here, which are either in queued state or pending except state. The queues that she sees is only service chats and service cases which pertain to her team with the queue summary information. And the agent information here shows the 9 agents across case channel and chat channel. For example, now Gina Borgan is available on the case channel. Her total capacity is 5. However, her capacity in use is only 2, so her utilization is 40%. This list of agents also refreshes in real time at an interval of 30 seconds. To demonstrate this, let us use a side-by-side experience. For that, let me minimize the screen and divide the screen into half. So here, you can see Tracy Job, the manager, logged in into manager workspace on this side, while you can see Wilma Keena, who is the agent in her team, logged in agent workspace on the other half of the screen. So let us go to the case channel here. Here Tracy can see all the active cases currently assigned to Wilma Keena. Wilma is working on two open cases, 1015 and 1034. Both of them are mentioned here. Also, we can see unassigned cases as 2, agents available as 2, assigned today is 5, and so on. And then in this agent tab, we can see Wilma as available and her capacity utilization is 40%. Let's see what happens when Wilma goes to break. So when Wilma sets her status as break, this particular counter of agents available moved from 2 to 1. And this list, which refreshes every 30 seconds, will also automatically update without Tracy having to click on this button. Now, Wilma closes this case by selecting a resolution. And the work item will go away from the active work items tab. So CS1015 is no longer to be found here. In this manner, Tracy is assured that she can come to the channel management application and get a real-time snapshot of her team's performance and queue status anytime during the day. Hence, in this episode, we saw various capabilities like the channel management application, real-time updating reports and list views, navigation and drill down views for managers of various teams, summary information across queues and agents, and the overall experience for managers and supervisors. Please stay tuned for more such capabilities in the next episode. Thank you.